when you doubt yourself, when you're like, and I, keep in mind, as a 16-year-old, 17-year-old graphic designer, and my job at Darlington being a 19-year-old marketing director, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm in the room with people who've been doing that job longer than I've been alive. You know what I'm saying? And I'm over here and literally just like Googled my way into this job, and you feel like you don't know what you're doing, right? So it's like there's this like mental separation, whether it's because you're young going into the workforce for the first time, whether you're someone who's used to having a 9 to 5 that is entering into the entrepreneurship world that's never done it, or you're in another industry. Whenever you're new or green to something, you feel as if like everyone here has it figured out, has all the answers, and you're the only one who's lost and confused. And what I learned once I started going out there as a graphic designer, again, the greatest benefit is I worked exclusively with small business owners, logos, websites, things like that. I realized some of the people who've been around running businesses that we all know and hear about don't know what they're doing either. Like we're all at every level, just like, damn, like, what do I do? Damn, what do I do? And I'm so grateful that I got to see so many people from so many different levels figuring it out, making it up on their own, failing. Like, I got to see so much of that. I'm like, damn, it doesn't matter whether you're 50 or 20, like, we're all learning, right? You get really good at this part of your thing, you go up to that next level, you're starting from new again. Now you have to learn how to do all this stuff for the first time. So one of the biggest things that I saw is the people who had the most success were not the ones who knew the most. They were the ones who just did it, right? And understanding you are allowed to screw up without one bad decision isn't going to sink your ship. And that's why I tell early entrepreneurs specifically, so many, like, they want to make the perfect choice. You can't. It doesn't matter. As long as you're standing still, you're losing. So mitigate your risks. And sometimes it's not about a good or a bad decision. It's about a good and a better one. One's going to be slightly better. To a certain degree, it doesn't matter anymore. Make a choice, move forward. And if you got to change that decision later, then do it. But allowing yourself the permission to do it, not wondering, well, what do I know about vlogging or podcasting or this? You don't have to know anything. You just got to do it. So once you unlock that, you are going to open up a world where you are open to trying things you don't understand, things you don't know about. And then you're going to look back and say, man, I wish I would have done this 5 years ago instead of when I did it now. So getting started and giving yourself the permission to do something you know nothing about is the biggest thing that's going to get you far in life, no matter whether you have a job, you're doing your own thing, or anything. You just got to say, why not me?